3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, guys.
Yes, welcome back. It's good to be back. I feel like we're on a roll.
Indeed.
We're on a roll. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. How are you, James?
Not too bad. I'm trying to get into the zone because these guys are making me laugh. But I think
Yeah, I can see them snickering in the corner right now.
they are.
But they're bringing the young energy.
Indeed, Ajay. Indeed.
Yes, yes. But yeah, how are you, James? How's things been? All goods?
Yeah, overall, not too bad. I think I've been on a roll actually. Going on with the on the roll theme. In terms of, I guess, sticking to my daily ritual habits that I wanted to accomplish. But yeah, I've been doing well. How about you, Ajay?
Yeah, doing good as well. Been reading a lot more, which I've been trying to do, and I'm so close to finishing the book that I've been reading, but it took me forever. I've been putting this book up and down, but I'm feeling somewhat accomplished. But it's good to be back. It's good to have new guests. But before we introduce our guests, we'll do what we normally do, and that is play our intro.
Well, IJ, what does the audience have tonight? What have we prepared for them?
We have prepared quite exciting guests. Last episode, we had someone older with a lot of wisdom. This week, we have fresh and young energy.
Well, I wonder who they are.
I wonder who they are.
Well, guys, we won't keep you waiting for too long because let's welcome Fresh Blood onto the show. That's a horrible intro. Fresh Blood.
We have our guests coming in. We'll get them to intro themselves. Welcome. Welcome to the podcast arena here at King's Army. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Joo-young. And I'm Roy.
Woo! Let's go. Yeah, the yellow one. Yep, rounded up. Okay.
So, I don't know about me, IJ. I don't know about you, IJ, but when these guys came into the room, it made me feel a lot older.
Welcome to my life.
But I think I was happy to see these guys. I'm anticipating what fresh perspective I can gain today. Get into the trend of what is trendy these days as well. So we have a special one for you guys as well. But without further ado, should we go into the icebreaker?
Yes, please do.
Let's break the ice. Oops. There's a lot of ice to be broken because these guys are
There's two of them. Double trouble.
Double trouble indeed. Well, we should have made that the intro. Double trouble.
Double
Anyway,
trouble themselves.
question 1, starting from you, Joo-young.
Yep.
If your personality were a sport, which sport would it be?
I think if my personality was to be a sport, it'd be, I would say rugby. Yeah.
Why rugby?
I think because I actually played rugby in high school
Oh yeah.
for a lot of years, and I think just the values that it holds, I think it really ingrained in me. No pain, no gain, stuff like that.
What can I ask why you're doing this?
Oh no, I'm just thinking.
That's his thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking face.
I'm joking.
Action.
What about you, Roy? What sport would you be if your personality were a sport?
I think I'll be like tennis.
Tennis. I didn't expect
Tennis?
you to say tennis.
Yeah. I think because I'm very ecstatic, and I like to move around a lot.
Who would you be as a tennis player? Who do you think you're most aligned to as a tennis player?
Do you know?
Nick Kyrgios.
Yeah.
Nick Kyrgios isn't like
He's the bad boy of tennis, is what you're saying.
yeah.
Are you saying you're a bad boy?
It's a bit weird if I say that.
Okay, you regret it. Okay, anyway.
yes. And you're okay. So rugby for Joo-young, tennis for Roy. Question 2: if you could swap lives with someone for a day, who would it be?
Just like anyone in church.
Doesn't
or
have to be in church.
like
anyone.
celebrity.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd do church. I think I'll swap lives with DC.
With DC.
Yeah, Daniel Chang. Yeah, I think.
That's an interesting option.
Or is it? Oh, I don't know. It's just he has a family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like his kids are quite fun to be with. I sit behind him in church, and yeah, they're quite funny.
All the boys love DC.
Yep.
What about you, Roy?
I'm gonna take the celebrity route. I don't want to choose anyone in church in case their feelings get hurt. But I think I want to be like a fitness influencer, like Alex Eubank. I just want to wake up in the morning and just like see like what his body looks like.
What?
No, I mean like pause. As in like I would like to see my potential gains, like future gains. So I would want to be in someone who's more aesthetic than I am.
Okay. Just to see the
Gym-wise.
feeling of
Yeah,
what
just
it's
see
like.
what it's like to be like.
to be at peak optimal
Yeah,
physical
yeah.
condition.
Yes.
Who is Alex Eubank?
He's just like a young
Instagram
fitness,
fitness,
Instagram
like
fitness
that guy.
influencer. He was kind of like the king of natties,
Oh, is he not?
and
natty
then
anymore?
now he turned to the dark side.
Not a natty no more.
He's taking steroids now, so
Alrighty. Question 3: choose your fuel: coffee, tea, or energy drink.
I'd say energy drinks. Yeah, I don't really drink the other two, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think energy drinks is what got me through HSC,
Oh,
a lot of my studies.
okay.
Yeah, not really coffee. I'm not a coffee guy. Yeah.
What about you, Roy?
yeah, I'll probably say the same. So energy drinks. I just hate the taste of coffee, I think, and I think tea. Does tea have caffeine in it?
Yes.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, some teas do.
I just feel like it won't be enough to get me through the day. So energy drinks all the way. Yeah.
Alrighty. Question 4: if you had to survive a zombie apocalypse with one person you know, who would you pick?
Someone from church or like celebrity?
Well, since you did church last time,
I should do.
you did celebrity and you did
Okay.
church this time.
True. I think I'd go with David Goggins.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he had like past like military experience. Yeah, I feel like I can get the like real men out of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a good option, actually. Yeah, good choice. What about you, Roy?
I would have to say my dad, because I'm not sure like how fast he runs, but like in terms of like strength in fighting ability, I'll choose my dad.
Okay. Yeah. Those are pretty good options, guys. Yeah, like I didn't know who you guys would choose, but yeah, that's a good quick thinking on the spot. Next question: what does your perfect Saturday look like? Your perfect Saturday.
Saturdays, I do like nothing most of the time, but I think perfect. I think something productive, like I guess clean clean the house. Yeah, something.
When's
yes.
the last time you cleaned the house?
Well, like last week. Yeah,
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
not too long ago. Yeah, something productive in the morning.
Yeah.
Get lunch, like get like meat, like chicken, protein, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the arvo, probably go gym
Yeah.
or do some physical activity like running. Yeah, something like that.
You
And then and then in the night, probably like hang out with friends,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that, or
Oh.
just like something social at night. I think that's a solid Saturday.
So you like a balance of spending time by yourself and also spending time with other people.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
Something
nice.
like that.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Roy?
It might sound a bit weird, but I think solely like in terms of enjoyment, like a perfect Saturday would be like if I had a volleyball comp that day. So that way I can just like do what I enjoy the whole day basically. And yeah, at night similar to Joo-young, probably get like dinner with the team or something. But yeah, I always remember in high school like those are the days that you look forward to, like all day volleyball comps.
Mm.
I think yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we have pretty athletic brothers here. They both play sports pretty often as well. I'm pretty sure. You play in the basketball team at church. You used to.
Yep, I
Yeah.
used to, but I just get injured too much playing basketball,
Mm,
so I had to quit. Unfortunately, yeah.
that's right. And I guess Joo-young plays Oztag
Yep.
these days.
Are you guys going to be in the same team?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Split into YB and OB.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
But I do want to play with Joo-young. We do kind of play in training and stuff.
Oh
but-
yeah, training. Yeah.
But yeah, Joo-young's a decent player.
Thanks.
Question 6, last question. If you had to delete all but 3 apps on your phone, which 3 apps would you keep?
I think the 3 apps I most use, or not most used, but I would keep is one is photos. Yeah, I just want to keep the memories.
Mm.
Yeah, and then second probably like messages or katok, like
Okay.
one of those two, just one of those messaging apps.
Yeah.
And the third, probably like Instagram. Yeah, I need the reels, not go. Yeah.
That's such a what generation are you guys?
Gen Z?
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're Gen Z still.
Am I?
Yeah, you're same.
Yeah. Okay. I do feel old though.
Ah,
The guys are laughing at me. What about you, Roy? What 3 apps would you keep?
I'll keep Netflix. I think in terms of like entertainment, I could sacrifice reels for Netflix shows.
But can't you watch Netflix on your laptop?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like, for example, if I'm taking public transport, I'm not gonna take my laptop out on the train. And I'll probably keep messages as well, just for communication.
Mm.
And the last one, I would probably keep like Safari, because yeah, as weird as it sounds, like I'm very, like I'm kind of clueless a lot of the time, and I need like answers like quick,
Mm.
and to have that on my phone, like, yeah, it's just a lifesaver. Like in the gym, like if you don't know what exercise to do, you just kind of search it up really quickly on Safari. So
Why are you laughing, Joo-young?
yeah, bro, what's so funny, bro?
I thought you said like Google or something like. Safari is so random.
Yeah, but Safari takes less storage. I
Oh,
think, so
okay.
yeah,
He's thought about it.
yeah.
Interesting answers, guys. Well, that is the ice officially broken. How do you guys feel now? You guys feel a bit more relaxed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, today we are sponsored by Genki Forest. Sparkling water, white peach.
Please sponsor us.
3.5
We're desperate.
stars. Health-
No sugar. Zero
sugar.
calorie. Oh, is it 0
yeah,
calories?
sugar free.
Sugar free. Yes, thanks guys for completing the icebreaker. And yeah, what's one thing that bonds us all together on Sundays?
We go to church together.
Oh yeah, and where is that?
2B Factory Street, Granville,
And what time?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. And yes, be there or be square. That is where we spend our Sundays together. And that's the very thing that, I guess, how we kind of all know each other. Speaking of knowing each other, one thing that I was very curious about is your first impressions. Now, I want to start with our co-host James here because, yeah, I'm guessing you guys kind of grew up together, kind of, or not quite.
Well, how old are you guys again, by the way?
19.
I'm not. Yeah, we're 19.
Yeah,
19.
19.
So there's a 6-year difference between us. 6 or 7 years difference between us. So from memory, I don't remember these guys a lot, unfortunately.
What's your like I guess first kind of memory of them and kind of interacting with them?
So I do have somewhat of a, I guess, image that has been in my mind from the first time or kind of initial times we interacted. But I did know Roy. Say for example, I knew Ian, his older brother, and I knew of Roy, I guess through Ian. I knew that Roy was obviously Ian's younger brother, and he was always hanging out, I think, with his grade in high school. But by that time, I was in the high school ministry, and so I can always just see Roy hanging out. Just seemed to be somewhat of a how can I say, just the guy who likes to play. But he used to always have like the volleyball and stuff outside in the church and like play around it with his mates. And then I was like, oh, he's one of the volleyball boys. So that's kind of the first impression I had of Roy. I didn't know this guy existed until like 3 years ago.
Oh wow! Oh, 3 years. No, it's not that bad.
Yeah, to be honest, I have no recollection of our first interaction. Outside of, I knew you used to hang out with like Ethan and stuff a lot. And I remember thinking, oh, this guy's pretty big for his age.
Oh.
That's what I remember thinking to myself, oh, 덩치 좋네, which means he's got good size on him. And he used to wear those, you went to Sydney Boys? Yeah, so he used to wear the Sydney Boys rugby jersey, the long sleeve rugby jersey.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that looks good on him. I remember that as well. But that's my first kind of memory of you guys. But
It's pretty good.
He's pretty happy with that. You can see.
Yeah, I like that.
But what about you, Gio? What's your memory of James?
James. It was like long ago. Like, yeah, James said like he doesn't remember me from how long ago, but I do.
Actually, before you end dinner, we were kind of foreshadowing that he literally said like, "I don't think James remembers."
Yeah, because it was such a small like interaction. I think I was in like primary school. Yeah, primary in that time. I remember. So this was here at 2B Factory Church, and yeah, at the front, there used to be like tables and seats there, right? And then I was a little kid, just running around. And then I see James sitting with a guitar. You play the guitar, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, James was playing the guitar, and I just came by. Then James pulled me aside. It was very random. James pulled me aside and was like, "I'll play a song for you." This true story.
Stranger danger. No,
Actually, like, yeah, he told me that he'd play a song for me. He played a song, yeah, and I had a candy in my hand, and after when he was done,
No way I took it from you.
no, you didn't take it, but I offered. I'm like, "Oh, you play very good. Do you want this candy?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm good." Yeah, but yeah, that's my very first impression of James.
Oh, wow.
Ages ago.
I don't remember this at all.
Really? Don't you remember like bringing your guitar to church?
I do remember like bringing my guitar every now and then, but
Oh yeah.
not with you, yeah.
You definitely played it in the front.
Okay.
What song did you play?
Not gonna lie, I don't even know. I didn't even know the song, but it sounded good though. Yeah. It was very good.
James really wanted to impress someone that day.
Yeah.
Say you were his target.
Pulled me aside.
He's just walking past. He's like,
Come here, little boy.
Well, what about you, Roy?
So I think I do remember seeing James like around before we moved to Granville. But like the older boys were kind of like the untouchables. Like you could not approach them. So like I actually don't remember speaking to him until Granville probably. And like what I remember is, I think when I was little, like I still am, but I was pretty gullible. And like somehow like someone had told me like you and your older brother is like twin brothers. Is that true? It's not right.
They're like a year apart.
Yeah, no. So they were like, yo, they're so like they look identical, right? They're twin brothers. And I was like, oh, but in my head, like, you look nothing like Daniel, and like Daniel looks nothing like you. So I was like, yo, are you like twin brothers like with Daniel? And you're like, what the hell? No. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what I remember about James. Like from
really?
my first memory of James, I think.
Interesting. What about you, IJ? What's your first memory of these boys?
First memory of these boys. Okay, so Roy, I remember, was during volleyball. So this was leading up to one of the Australia. I'll try again. This was leading up to one of the Australia Day competitions, and we were having training post church, and it was the first time that I think it was the first time that the normal age guys were grouped with the teenager, because you guys were still in high school. You were there as well. Yeah, you were probably there, but Roy was the only one that actually talked to me. But like Roy, I just remember Roy just being super friendly and coming up to me. I think I kind of know.
Yeah, it's just like my side of the story just paints me in such a bad light. But like, yeah.
Okay, go share. What was your one? Because I want to anyway.
Yeah,
rebuttal.
so like, I noticed IJ was at church training, and he was kind of just like standing there, and like something about like his eyes, right? They look so like helpless. like he looks so lonely.
Helpless?
And like he kind of, you know how he kind of stands there and he like kind of slouches and he like looks off into the distance. You know how he does that? He goes,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I was like, I'm already in a good mood because we're like training in volleyball. I'm like, yo, I should like go up to this guy and like talk to him because he just looks so alone. So I was like, yeah, let me just like give him at least one like more friend like at church or like, at training. So that's what I do remember.
It was charity.
Yeah.
It was sheer pity.
Yeah.
Mind you, I had my friend Wilson that was there, so I was not alone.
Yeah, he wasn't alone, but it was
but
kind of...
I looked extra sad.
Yeah, you were like kind of split up from Wilson, as in there was like a line for hitting lines, but he had already gone, and you were just standing there, so I was like, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sad boy. But yes, that was, interesting. Well, at least we remembered each other's first interaction.
Yeah.
Being there, and you were just very jolly and happy.
Yeah, as always.
As always. And for me, with Joo-young, the first time I knew of him because of Roy, because at that point I was starting to talk to Roy a lot more, and Roy would tell me about different people from your grade, and he would mention your name here or there, and then I never spoke to you, but I knew you, and I think like there was this awkward thing because like we'd be in the same vicinity, talking to kind of similar people, but not quite interacting. So I felt like that was a thing for a while until one day me and Jess were having a date. This was before I was married. And you two were having dinner in Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
And like me and Jess were talking. And then Roy approached us and was talking to me and Jess. And then I saw you in the back just like quietly watching and eating at the same time. And then after that, I think you kind of brought him over and then we said hello. And I was like, we should train sometime because I heard you guys were about to train.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that was, but my impression of you was very shy, quiet and timid. Just a slightly sadder version of Gabe. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just a slight.
Yeah.
But like same energy and vibe.
Yeah,
But like sad in a way that's like, no, it doesn't smile as much.
Okay.
That's so like that's such an accurate description, man.
Actually,
That's such a okay.
Oh.
Gabe does the same thing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What about you, Joo-young?
Oh, with IJ.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it was like I think it was through gym as well. I think you were having a one-on-one with Gabe. With gym session. Then I think I just popped up randomly, and then I think I just got invited to this gym sesh at Rhodes, and it was very I was kind of nervous because obviously IJ very big compared to like both me and Gabe, so I was like I was quite nervous before, and it was pretty hard, not gonna lie. IJ definitely like took us through pain. It's like I've been a victim to one of his bicep exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
70 reps.
Yeah,
we end up doing 70 reps.
and then it was like biceps and then abs. It was like
Yeah.
that ab like routine was crazy as well. I think.
Like 250 movements.
Yeah, you definitely left an impression on me.
And we've never trained.
Oh yeah, one leg session.
Oh yeah, we had a.
Yeah.
That's true.
I remember. Good stuff. Good stuff.
What about you two? Well, yeah, the background is you guys kind of grew up together. How was that for you two?
Yeah, you know.
I think. Yeah, we definitely like known each other for a long time. I think, like we both were born in this church, and yeah, I remember there's like photographic evidence that we were together in like kindergarten and stuff. But the thing is, I feel like we only got closer during like year 3 onwards. I feel like that's when we started to talk to each other more. Year 3, year 4, year 5. And then in high school we got closer, and I think, yeah.
Yeah. So Joo-young was already my friend at church, and like one day he texts me, like it was like a photo, I think, and it was like a letter of acceptance to Sydney Boys, which is my school. We're like, yo, this is gonna be like lit. Like we're gonna be like boys and like hang out every day. But I think we kind of branched off into like our own friend groups. Like you kind of hung with the rugby boys.
Yeah, it was.
And then I was kind of just with my friends. But yeah,
Who were your friends? Like the basketball boys or?
nah, just like the cool kids and all.
Shots
fine,
fired.
popular.
Yeah, but a lot of people say that about Joo-young, like what you said. They think he's really shy
Yeah.
and timid. My parents say that as well.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I think I've only heard like 3 words come out of Joo-young's mouth. But like, if you really know this man, like the type of stuff he's doing, like, you would nah, like he's just very hyper and like he's very extroverted amongst like friends.
Once he gets comfortable.
Yeah, but he's been a very good friend to me. I think in 19 years of being friends, we've only had like 1 fight, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, but then
What was the fight
like,
about?
Loki, I was just being like really.
You guys like the
I was
same-
kind of
Oh,
rage baiting him like really hard.
Oh, really? I thought you guys liked the same girl or something.
Nah. No,
definitely
So,
not.
yeah.
Who was a more popular boy in high school?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Like what do you mean by popular?
Objectively, like just.
Well, by the sounds of what we were talking about at dinner, you both were rejected. You both got rejected, right?
Yeah.
Oh, are we talking about
No,
girls?
Yeah, I think Joo-young is more popular at church though than I am.
Nah.
In terms of like just friends in general?
Nah,
or-
like he's just a machine, bro. This guy.
Bro, are you talking about girls?
No, don't worry. No, we're talking about the fight. We're talking about the fight.
Oh,
we're not
okay.
talking about girls.
Oh, yeah,
we're talking
yeah.
about girls.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
not-
the fight.
Yeah.
No one's talking about girls here, man.
Yeah, no. What are you talking about, that? Bro?
Oh, okay, fight.
Yeah.
fight.
So. Yeah, but I've always said like I think Joo-young is so chill, to where he kind of cops a lot of the stuff like I throw at him. This one particular day we were waiting to get on a bus for like a camp, and basically I was like roasting this guy. I was like, "Yo, like you're so bad at like rugby, like you can't even like tackle anyone." And this guy just tackles me to the ground. And I was like okay, like I guess you proved your point, but it was a very short fight. Like I think as soon as we got on the bus, like
Yeah, we're sitting next to each other.
we're sitting next to each other, like chatting again, like being boys. But yeah, that
What were you feeling when he was roasting you, telling that you're incapable at doing the
Yeah,
thing that you
obviously,
love?
like, yeah, it's not a good feeling. I think because we were like 15, we're year 9.
So like last year.
Yeah, I think last year. Yeah, we were 15. I think, yeah, I got that time. I got easily rage baited and think
Rage baited.
and then and then Roy was saying how I couldn't tackle, and then he was like, and then like to be honest, Roy was like saying like, oh, like tackle me, and then so I tackled.
yeah, I deserved that. I would say. But,
Was it a hard tackle?
No, so I think it was like I was standing here and there was like a curb behind me, and then it was like kind of bush. So like he had tackled me and I had my backpack on, so the backpack kind of cushioned the blow. But it kind of worked. Like I thought something broke in my bag, but it kind of worked out because, like pusher. It was just pusher. So like you got to break that anyways, and we shared a meal. on the bus.
Pusha is like mommy noodles.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
just
you
break
like
it.
crush it up. And
that's the
then,
most Asian thing I've ever heard. You fell on noodles.
Yeah, so, yeah. I felt something like I heard something crack, but it just turned out.
Your backpack was just full of noodles. Is that what you're saying?
No, it was just at the bottom. It was just at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And then we ate it.
And then
Yeah,
you
well,
guys ate it.
Yeah, shared it.
It was a peace offering.
Wow.
A lot of memories.
Yeah.
Long friendship.
I never knew you guys were so chummy together. Like I don't really see you guys together at church. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, actually. But you guys have a lot of
You
history.
sit on the left side and he sits on the right side.
Yeah, so I usually sit with my older brother.
Yeah.
And I think Joo-young sits on the other side. That's
With his older brother, Gabe.
yeah,
Gabe.
with older brother Gabe and little brother Ethan. But yeah,
So what's your relationship with Gabe, by the way?
Oh, wait.
I always see you two like together, always next to each other.
Oh, fun fact: we're actually related.
Oh really?
so swear.
Okay.
Don't tell me like it's like you told me to say it's some weird stuff.
Wait, what?
It is kind of like a bit like some people would be like, "Nah, you're not related," but our dads are related.
How?
So our last name Kim.
Mm-hmm.
They have like I'm pretty sure it's like different clans.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of related.
Like honestly, like we're all related, very far distance, but it's just me and Gabe. Our dads are like someone there.
What are you talking
So
about?
they're part of the same like Kim clan.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
from his like historical roots.
Yeah,
You're saying.
like historically,
Isn't there like 5 million Kims though?
Yeah.
not but like this clans. To be honest, I think I don't really know the full history, but that's baseline what I know.
You told me like you guys, your fathers lived in the same kind of area.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, yeah.
But with a real honest, like a real like answer, it's just we're like family. We were like family friends, and we just got closer during high school. And yeah, just when I was in like year 7, Gabe was year 10. Then when I was in year 8, Gabe was year 11. I think we just played like we bonded through like a lot of games. Like during that time, like do you know like Fortnite?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that was a very popular game back then. And we just played it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just hung out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So much history and lore, and hopefully the listeners and watchers are able to get a bit more insight on our guests tonight. It was really interesting to hear how everyone kind of related to each other, even though we all met at very different stages of life. But good and fascinating stuff. Speaking of, I guess, how we met through church and everything. I'd like to also take a bit of time just asking where you guys are in your faith, and where do you feel like God is like leading you guys. So start with Joo-young, if you could share a bit of where you are at.
Yeah, definitely. Well, with my just a background, I grew up in a Christian household. Just went to like church like every Sunday, throughout primary school, throughout high school, even now. But the thing is, I think most of the time during primary school, even like early high school, well, even like till now, like I'm still a victim of this. But I saw church more of just a hangout place with friends. I think like a lot of my good friends are from church, so I feel like every Sunday was more of just a hangout with friends, and it wasn't really like having a relationship with God or like going deep into the Bible. Yeah, definitely just. But though I was infant baptized, I was confirmed quite early, so I feel like through these like trainings and this background, I did have like some like not some, but like just like knowledge of what Christianity is. But the thing is, I didn't really have a personal relationship with what I'm reading, a personal relationship with who I'm actually reading about. Like even like like year 9, year 10, I think. Yeah, it was just more of just not doing much at church, and I didn't really get to, like, I didn't really have, like, to be honest, I didn't have the heart to just go in depth into the Bible. It was more of just a chore to do list and just get it and done with. But I think, yeah, during high school, we went to like church camps, and I feel like it was just like 4 days of just being with your Christian brothers and sisters. I feel like that really helped me though to just build a connection with God and build a relationship. It was more like towards the senior years, even though like oftentimes I'd be like distracted to like studies, and like especially when we're growing up, we get open to all these like new things, like even like alcohol, even like all these like just worldly things, right, in our lives. I think that really like kind of, I guess, like distracted me in my journey with Christ. But I feel like these church camps that I've been to really just brought me back to reality, away from these things, and just meeting all these like brothers and sisters that also find joy in the Bible, in the Word, and just also just church leaders, volunteers who come for us so that we can just have a personal relationship with God. Just encourage me more to just I guess be more curious about what Christianity is, and just continue to just have this relationship with God. I still feel like I'm still finding my personal relationship with God, still building onto it. And I'll say that's my testimony.
Thank you.
Never applauded for it, but yes, good job.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. I think similar to Joo-young, and like similar to a lot of brothers and sisters at the church, like I was born into a very like devout Christian family, I would say. And, you know, coming to church like every week, I would say I also like encountered Jesus quite early on, and through miracles. Kind of specifically like my mom was healed from a sickness when I was very young, I think. But even with that happening, I was kind of like, I would like praise and worship at church. Like I would memorize Bible verses and stuff. But I think like more so I'd done that because when I did those things, the adults around me were very like supportive, and they're like, "Oh, like good job," and "Oh, you're such a good Christian boy," and this like stuff like this. So I would say, I was very like a performative Christian, I would say. But again, like Joo-young, I didn't really have a relationship with Christ. Even until early, like my junior years of high school, I was still kind of stuck in a cycle. Excuse me. Of like kind of like I was praying, I was worshiping at church, but I would never kind of open the Bible or do devotions. And a lot of that comes down to just me not being bothered at the time, and like a lack of motivation. So my relationship with Christ was very, very fragile and very kind of base level, I'd say. And so going into like senior years of high school, this kind of lack of a proper relationship with God was kind of led me astray quite easily, I'd say. So at the worst, I think I kind of cut off all church people, like outside of church. Joo-young and the boys would know, but like you guys didn't see me for like a year and a half, I think.
Yeah, like pretty long.
Yeah, like I would just come to church, kind of like say hi, mingle, and then go home. But like outside of church, I would be hanging out with different people, who at the time I thought were, I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe I thought they were like cooler, or like I had more fun with them. But yeah, looking back, I think they weren't the greatest influence. But yeah, I think recently I'm in a point where I'm kind of reintegrating myself back into the church, into Christianity. Specifically, I feel the love of the Holy Spirit through the people around me. So, for example, IJ has kind of been like a spiritual mentor, kind of as like something along those lines. So I'm very thankful. He kind of reaches out a lot, and we have a lot of deep and meaningful conversations, I would say. And through those conversations, I'm kind of like reigniting my love for church and love for Jesus and love for Christianity. So by no means am I like a devout Christian now, but I'm here with like an open heart, and I'm kind of excited about what the future holds, I think. Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
PTL. Thanks for sharing. And thank you, boys, for being open and honest. I know sometimes being on a podcast, being kind of Christian orientated, there is a pressure to be, I guess, to have an extravagant story or a definite answer. But sometimes in different seasons of life, and especially where you guys are, it can be it cannot have a definite answer at the moment, or it can be a process of getting to know or figuring things out, and that's okay. And so thank you for being open and honest and sharing, and I hope we can continue these kind of conversations outside, and for people who are listening also to take the initiative to just reach out and see how they're going, and being able to pray and connect in that way as well. So thank you, boys, for being so open and vulnerable and honest. And I guess it leads us to the next part, which is pretty much free talk. We haven't really it's up to you, boys, what you want to talk. Was there anything on your mind, or anything that you wanted to, or even any questions or anything?
I think definitely I have quite a few questions for IJ. You, IJ.
Okay, sure.
I think, like, I don't want to like no offense, but there is a age gap between us, right?
No offense taken.
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
there is.
There's a bit of an age gap, and
yes,
I've always been like quite curious about what life was like. What life was like
back then.
Yeah, back then, because obviously now, like, I know what high school is like, and like will be in the future. Is quite like AI, like technology, all this, all this stuff. But I think, what was high school like?
Yeah, so we rode on dinosaurs going to school. I don't think it was much different. The difference was, for example, I think a big difference that you guys probably can't really relate to was we had this thing when with the internet, we had to log in and log off. Like that, we weren't constantly connected to the internet. So like, you know how now you guys are constantly on your phones connected. Yeah. We had to get off the internet and do other things. And the only time you can get on the internet was literally on a computer. So we had to there was like, I think, there was at least from year 6 to year 9, those years, we didn't have constant, like I had to log in on and connect to the internet. And then after that, do my work. And then, and the thing is, my mom would get angry because she wanted to call, and you can't use the internet and your phone line at the same time.
Oh, really?
So if you had dial-up internet, which is what we had in the early days, we had to, we had to tell our mom, we're going to go on the internet. Can you not use the phone? Because the moment she used the phone, we get disconnected. Or vice versa. If we use the internet, she gets disconnected. And so it was this whole, like, you had to let each other know. And, and back then, the only time we'd use our mobile phones was literally to text, and we had to pay 50 cents per text.
Really?
It's not a joke. Yeah.
50 cents.
It was so expensive to send text messages. So we had to like, and we didn't even have like a full keyboard. You had to use the numbering system as well. So you had to tap 3 times to get a certain letter or 1, 2. And our messages were always limited. So we had to make it, we had to speak like really weirdly with like numbers and letters, but like really shorten the words to fit what we wanted to say in the message, because we had like a limitation of what we could send. And so yeah, times of communicating was very different. We used a lot of like numbers as words kind of thing, and logging in and off internet. I remember the only time I could talk to my friends on the internet was to go on the computer and log on to MSN. Do you know what MSN is?
I've heard about it. I've heard.
So it's basically like Messenger on your phone or WhatsApp on your phone, except you can only use it after school because their parents are like, okay, internet time is only for this many hours.
Really?
So you would go on, you would chat with your friends for however long. And then you can play games with each other. You can play Uno. You can play things.
Uno?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. You can play Uno. You had webcams as well. So we do webcam. But it was like this little pixelated box. And the school back then, it was very different.
Very different.
Yeah, but believe it or not, I have some experience texting on the flip phones.
Oh, really? Were you like 5?
No, so when I was in like year 7 to 9, my parents actually didn't allow me to have a cell phone, like a mobile phone.
Oh.
I had to carry around like a brick, the Nokias.
Uh-huh.
I think it was before you came. All the seniors at school and the kids like knew me as Nokia boy. That's my name, Nokia boy. And they'll be like, "Yo, throw it at that tree," and I'll like throw it, and then it wouldn't break, and it would like dent the tree.
Oh
And
my.
they're like, "Yo, throw it on the ground," throw it on the ground, and it wouldn't break. But
It's indestructible.
yeah, but like he was tough. Like on the train, I'll be so embarrassed. Like someone would like call me on the train, and I didn't want to pull it out, so I just kind of put my hand over my pocket to like muffle the ringtone because it's so obnoxiously loud as well. But yeah, but
Oh wow.
Oh,
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it used to be personalized ringtone as well.
Yeah, I
so
don't
you
know.
had to put in the notes, and then we go do 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 do, and then it will play whatever. Like you can, it's like a piano, so you make your own song up. So that was our ringtones. So
Wow.
yeah, we play Snake with the boys
yeah,
in
Snake.
class.
Or when it became colored screens, it was like bounce.
Yeah,
Remember bounce?
Yeah.
No, okay. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, so that was life
Yeah.
back then, and it was interesting because back in the day when we would go over each other's houses, if you'd left your computer, your friend would go on it and be like, "I like you" to a random girl,
Oh, yeah.
and then you'd be like, "No, sorry, that was my friend, that wasn't me."
It cost 50 cents.
Yeah. No, that was on MSN.
It's a dollar. It's a dollar.
dollar.
Two text.
Yeah, I know, right? So you like messaging and text messaging is like free, or you don't even think that there's a cost,
Yeah.
but back then and then you'd only have like $20 credit as well.
Right. So each message, you have to like write a paragraph.
Yeah,
Like
or
to get the most out of it.
yeah, pretty much
Actually.
get your money's worth.
Yeah.
And we just either talk on MSN, call each other.
How old are you, IJ?
Actually, no, I am turning 35.
That's crazy. Yeah, but IJ is like a young soul trapped in an old body. Like if you hear
That was like the biggest insult compliment, but I'll take it.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around?
no. If you hear us like talking like at church,
You said young soul trapped in an old body.
Yeah. As in, if you hear us chatting at church, like you would swear it's some like 14-year-old boys like having a laugh. Like the things we talk about and like what makes us laugh is just like, I think that's why we vibe with IJ as like so much, even though the age gap is pretty big.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, pretty big.
I was in
say.
high school when you guys were born.
Crazy.
Wow.
I was
You're six.
16 when you boys were born. I was in year 10.
What about you, James? James, how old are you?
I'm 25, turning 26.
I'm 10 years older.
Oh,
So he would have been like 6
Yeah.
when you guys were born.
That's crazy.
Hey James, how's the married life?
That's like, bro, that's like such a icebreaker question to me, bro.
Oh
Come on.
really?
That's the most
Yes.
cliche question we get.
I'm quite curious because
Oh, really?
yeah, you're like 6 years older than me. 6 years time will I?
Well,
Yeah, will my life be different like that? I just want to get prepared, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what was it like?
Marriage life.
Yeah.
I'm like a noob in the marriage life, though.
Oh, like
I only have.
What would be your number one tip for him to prepare for it?
Yeah.
2 tips. Top 2 tips.
So, say you were to get married tomorrow.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, scrap that.
Oh, what?
Say
You're not gonna get married.
I thought about it. Okay.
say you were gonna get married in, I don't know, like 5 years time, say 6 years time, or when you're my age, and you think, oh, all the issues I have right now with me, I will work on them once I'm married, or by that time you'll think, oh, I would be a different person. I don't think it works that way, because you're even though you get married doesn't mean you suddenly change as a person. You're like still the same person with the same bad habits if you do have bad habits, et cetera, et cetera. So I think in that sense you can kind of work out your own application with that. As in, yeah, like you are the same person, so you want to start laying down the good habits or foundations now, so that when the opportunity comes to marry, you'll be, I don't know, ready to serve your wife.
Oh.
But what's another thing? There's another thing that Daniel said at IJ's wedding, which is a decent piece of advice, and that is that you learn that the male is the head of the family,
Yeah.
but the woman is the neck.
Oh.
If the neck breaks,
Yeah.
then the head is non-existent. Do you guys get that analogy or no?
Yeah, I get that.
Actually, yeah, you're all at my wedding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a lit wedding. I
Yeah, I
think.
remember.
So I think the moral is like focus on the family, I guess. Focusing on serving the family before trying to be, I don't know, macho man or something like that.
Yeah. Also, save money.
Save money.
It's so expensive. Save.
Oh, really?
Oh, you can't. Both of you, just start saving. I swear, like just do it. Just do it. Oh my gosh.
What is this like?
Everything about relationships is
Oh, XC.
yeah, romantic relationship or marriage or dating or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just save your money.
Save my money.
Yeah, but yeah, your wedding was like crazy.
Oh, was it?
I remember Gabe said to me, or like Alex said to me, yo, this is like not good. This can't be like the first wedding reception that you go to, because like you're just gonna be disappointed in the future.
Oh.
Because he was like that's how good it was. The actual party that was going on upstairs, like we were so lit that they had come down to like check what all the fuss was about or something. Yeah, but it was Philo's party hard.
We do.
Yeah, Philo's party really
We do.
hard.
Feel like culture, yeah.
In the cousin chat, there was like on the night they were just sending me videos of all the other cousins like throwing up.
Really?
Because I got so lit.
Wow.
But yes, it is what it is.
I think my experience at your wedding was pretty special though,
Yeah.
because I was kind of behind the scenes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. Like, because people were like, "Oh, you're like a videographer. Like, are you getting paid?" And I was like, "Oh no, but like I just said, I can have lunch." And then they're like, "Oh, but don't you get lunch anyways?" And I was like, "Oh, true." It's like taking advantage of me. Yeah, but I think that I have a bad habit of like accepting favors before, like, not that I wouldn't do it again, but like I just accept favors before I know what the favor is. Yeah, but
You had fun.
I did have fun. I
fun,
did have
yeah.
fun. I didn't know you could have so much power just by holding like one camera.
Yep, you can do whatever. Nobody
You can,
questions
like,
you.
Yeah, you can like move people out the way. Like,
People will
go
move
on the
out of
stage.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but,
Main character energy.
What are you guys curious about, just in general,
Curious.
or interested or fascinated about?
Okay, I'm actually quite curious.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know if you found the one?
Oh, okay. The age-old question.
Yeah.
James, do you want to tackle this one? We'll both tackle it, but I want to hear James.
So it seems like we can't escape the relationship.
I think that's what all young boys talk about and think about.
hey, why you're like gripping me with you?
I honestly like. I'm still a noob, in this sense,
Oh, okay.
but for me,
Yeah.
I knew my wife was the one when. Well, to be honest, I was a one shot one kill guy, and so I was like, if I choose this person, I'm gonna go with this person.
Yeah, all or
till the
nothing.
day-
He's saying all or nothing.
till the day that I die.
Well, I thought something.
One shot.
And
Okay.
and so in order to make that one shot one kill decision, I think I just imagined, like once you like, if you like someone, you just can't help it. You don't have an explanation. You just love them, and then there's no reason. Like you don't need to have a reason. It's just that you love them.
So
And
you
it's just
figured that out. Like, was this like love at first sight kind of thing?
For me,
Yeah.
well, I'll tell you my dating or my how I met my wife later, but yeah, for me it was love at first sight.
I love
Why are you currently searching for the one? June?
oh no.
He just wants
No,
to
yeah, I
have
just-
a good
yeah,
idea
just
wants to
of
know
what it
because-
what
But
it looks like.
Yeah, just going back to answer your question, you'll just know, like you just like him and you just love him and you just want to spend time with him. I think
Mm.
That's true.
it's not a checklist. Like, oh, yep, she ticks this. She's like,
That's deep.
Did you have like an ideal type before?
to be honest, I didn't know my ideal type.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, so like
Okay.
people ask like, what's your ideal type? Oh, I just use a celebrity as an example, but I couldn't say,
Oh.
because I had no idea. But I didn't really care about that stuff until I saw this person and I'm like, oh, so this is what attraction feels like. But yeah, what do you think? What do you reckon, RJ?
I had a different journey of like meeting my wife because James is one shot one kill, very much so. Was not looking, it came to him and that was it. For me, I stumbled around a lot more in that I was like, went on a lot of dates, got to know a lot of girls, but I only ever had like one girlfriend prior to my wife now, but I think for me, when I was in that area of figuring out who to date and stuff, I think when I reached like the 1 year mark at this church, I was very careful in establishing myself first at church, and then after that being prayerful about who should I ask, and I guess for me, the first person that came to mind, because I had already somewhat of a friendship. So I think if I were to look at my experience, I think firstly having a good friendship with a person, and secondly, for me, when I went on a date with her, I just felt like there was this mutual keen energy to want to be around each other. That was different from that felt pretty consistent, like, because I went on dates with other girls and the energy, I felt like I would be keen and I would feel they're not as keen, or that the energy wouldn't match, or it'd be the other way around. They'd be really keen and I'd be like, maybe not. So there was a lot of like pull and push, but I guess with Jess, what was different was there was this I think it was God's timing. We prayed about it, and then I felt a sense of peace every time thinking about, moving forward with her in the future. Like, during dating, obviously, that's when it really, you get really tested in your emotions and figuring things out. But I think initially, I knew within the first 3 months of dating her, I was like, oh, she's the one. Because there's just this sense of peace and they like you. And I think my dad had like this good piece of advice, because I was always like, when I was dating around and I was like, I wasn't sure, and I asked my dad, and my dad said, if a girl says maybe to you, she doesn't like you.
Oh, okay.
But if she's like yes, then she likes you. Like, so if there is any apprehension or hesitation when she's like kind of like getting to know you, she doesn't like you. She's not into you.
I see.
So
Joo-young's getting a lot of information out of this
I'm
podcast.
learning.
But
It's very good.
Like everything we shared goes to say like, there's obviously non-negotiables. We need to hold the same values, have the same faith. We both are followers of Christ. That's like the foundation, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So
it definitely makes talking about marriage in the future easier. Because when they believe in the same thing and you talk about your family and future kids, you already know what your like how your family unit's going to look like.
Yeah.
But when they're not necessarily, you know, at the same standpoint or have the same kind of basis of morals and values, yeah, it is a lot harder. And even now, just being married, and we are both Christians, we're still two different independent people becoming one, and it's hard. Even though we're the same, it's still hard. So I can't imagine how much harder it is with that extra level. Would you say it's pretty hard, James? Just even though you are, like, there is still differences between you two?
Definitely, yeah. Like, it is hard. And I think you have a good saying, IJ, it's good when it's good, it's bad when it's bad. Is that how it goes?
Yes.
So yeah, I think across the board, like, I think every married couple will say there is a struggle or somewhat of a wrestling they do in their marriage. But I guess that's marriage itself.
Yeah.
It's part of learning to become more like Christ by, you know, just trying to serve the other person, and in doing so, you're almost dying to yourself as well. And so there's I guess, a lot of things to learn in marriage, but it's a great thing.
Yeah. Men and women are vastly different emotionally, physically, every aspect.
What are your MBTIs, by the way?
Oh.
Can I guess yours?
Yeah, sure.
I think you're a naturally curious person, which means you're an N. And I think you're an I as well, because you're pretty quiet and stuff around new people. So you're an IN. I feel like you're a T. You're an INTP.
INTP.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually like pretty good of a guess. Well, to be honest, so I did the test, right? So I did the MBTI test for my small group, and I got ISTJ.
Oh, really?
But the thing is, when I told my small group I got ISTJ, they said, "No, that's not you. You're INFP."
INFP?
Yeah, do you see an INFP more? So I think that I see INFP more, to be honest. So I must have done something wrong in the test, but yeah. So you're like one off if I was to say I'm an INFP.
What's P again?
Perceiving.
That's like spontaneous, right? Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
INFP, and then yeah, F is feeling. Yeah.
Oh, you're not
What
gonna
about
guess
you?
mine?
Oh.
Guess. Just say it, man. Just say it.
I'll just say it.
He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to waste his time. No, just say
So Roy is a bit of a.
it's too late. Recovered well.
I think
Stuck
Roy.
the landing.
I think Roy is. I still feel like Roy is an I, right? I think Roy is still an I. I think he's a sensory person. He likes to experience things, and so I'll say he's an S.
Oh.
I'll say he's a T. ISTJ.
Not a single letter was correct.
He really did. He's not invested in you, Ross.
ENFP.
So I'm an ENFP, but I would say like recently, I feel like if I took the test again, I could possibly come back as an I.
Oh.
Maybe. I say that because I feel like in like settings like this I am very extroverted. And in like big groups of people, or like when I'm with a lot of people for a long period of time, like I'm still extroverted, but at a certain point, like I'll hit like a point where I just
Your social battery dies.
yeah, I just die. Like I just want to go home. And I think for that reason, like if I were to take the test again, I would possibly be in INFP. But
Which is what I. Oh, no,
you said honestly, like I don't really know what any of the letters mean.
Yeah,
so,
to be honest, like it's just all.
yeah, I just say it because a lot of people ask. Like,
Sorry, what did you say you were again?
an ENFP.
ENFP.
Yeah.
Chance, what were you?
I was INTJ. Yeah.
INTJ.
But I think I shared that in this podcast like 5 times.
Have we? I think this is the first. I thought this was the first time we've talked about it.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be an E.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nah,
Mm.
that-
No,
that-
I am.
like,
I'm actually.
Did you see him at the end of my
I'm
wedding?
actually a big eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see him at the end of
No,
my wedding?
I didn't.
He was like, like factory reset mode, just shut down. Like, do you know the dance floor was going off?
Yeah,
he was just
yeah.
he was just sitting
Oh, really?
because he used all his energy in the dance that we
Yeah,
did,
yeah, yeah.
and then like you just see his wife Juven like just like trying to dance with him, and he's just like dead.
I'm a bit similar like you, Joo-young.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my wife actually tells me like you're kind of similar like me.
Or in like what way? Is
Just
it
the
like
vibe in general.
look? Oh, just vibes.
Oh, look as well. Look as well.
Looks.
Oh, looks. Oh, vibes.
I guess you're both kind of tanned.
Oh, 10.
Tan, small eyes.
So would you say like, would you say you're similar to Gabe?
Yeah.
Oh, so
So I actually heard people say myself and Gabe were quite similar as well.
Mm.
So I've heard that description, but also you as well now. So
right.
but I already told you that.
Yeah. I think
Both
yeah.
both shy boys.
Quite
All
happy.
shy boys.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't like. I haven't really figured out what makes you laugh, James.
Oh
Like,
really?
I don't really know what your sense of humor is.
I have the worst sense of humor.
His is words.
Word.
Oh,
You have to be like
puns?
witty. You have to be very witty.
Right.
And because I just noticed, so there's this thing where I sent a picture message to like, oh, I sent it to you. I sent it to all the boys, and I got different responses. Everyone's like, oh, ha ha, but James was just like, lol. And then I said something to back it up in words, and then he was like, ha ha ha, ha at the words. So I was like, oh, James seems to like wordplay and just making that kind of more intelligent kind of humor.
Mm. Yeah, I think there's been a lot of circumstances where I'll be talking to James, and I feel like I said something hilarious, but he'll just straight face,
Straight.
and I'm just dying laughing.
Straight over his head.
Because I don't know like what makes him laugh. Like,
I have the worst humor. Like it's just like I just like absurdity. I laugh at absurdity.
No, no, but like it's not the same level of what we would perceive as it's a very particular wavelength of James absurdity.
Yeah.
Like no one's on my wavelength though, because I'll laugh at my own jokes while no one laughs.
Yeah.
And like the
Yeah.
people
I've
were
lived
like,
with him for a year and I can testify to
people were like, dude, you're messed up. But
Yeah, I think most of the time you're pretty like nonchalant though.
Ooh.
Like even before, like we were all chatting and us three would just be laughing at something, and it was just just stone cold, just setting up the.
I have a question for you guys. What are some, in the spirit of fresh blood, double trouble? What are some new trendy things going on these days?
Oh, gosh.
Like
Wait, what?
to keep me in the loop. Any like trendy, or are you guys kind of like
Just humor him.
Yeah,
guys.
we just like
Oh.
it's gotten to the point where I don't understand it anymore as well. And if I were to say some stuff here, like I'll just get clowned into like,
Wait, say it. What is it?
bro, do you not know like the 6-7 stuff?
Oh.
Yeah, like basically it's just weird. Like, do you know what brain rot is at least?
Yeah, man. Of course
yeah,
I know
yeah,
brain
yeah.
rot.
Like, what is that?
Chicken
Like,
jockey.
I genuinely don't understand that. Like, why it's funny. Chicken jockey is not brain rot.
Is it,
That's
is
from
it
the-
like the ballerina?
Yeah,
cappuccino? Well, how do I know this?
yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you, he's like a young soul in an old body.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Do you know that, James? The
Brain-
ballerina.
I don't know ballerina.
cappuccino.
No.
What's the guy with feet? The shark with feet?
Can you say?
I know it, but I don't want to say it.
I think it's Tralale or Tralala.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's really. It's gotten to a point where like it's
ridiculous.
yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like
It's
I
ridiculous.
don't know why it's funny or.
James, give us what your right now what you think is like. Oh, this is what the young people talk about. Go.
So my only access to the latest trends is probably through Yusuf in my small group.
Mm-hmm.
He taught me chicken jockey.
Mm.
And that's about it.
What was a trend, or what was a slang term back in your day in high school that people would always say?
Back in high school, it was all like
The dab.
the dab.
Like the dab or something.
Yeah, there was a dab. There was a dab period. There's a plank period. There was a Ziz period for a lot of us
Oh,
where
yes,
we would be
yes.
everything we would say would end with a brah.
Brah.
Or yeah, brah. Or something like it's just very but that's about it. Like that was my kind of high school phase.
What were the things that you, in high school were people saying like literally last year? What were the peak slang terms?
Looky, like the biggest thing was just like swear moms.
Oh, like moms, say moms.
Yeah, say moms. Say
Yeah, I
moms.
think. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what that means?
Is it like swearing your mom kind of thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like but it's not even like you just say it like randomly.
Yeah.
Like he could be like, oh, like I just had lunch, and I'm like, say moms. Like it doesn't make sense, but like
Right.
that's
I
the
think-
one big thing. Yeah.
I think I definitely like brought this kind of lingo into like my small group in church. Like I just say like, so my small group, for example, like someone just saying something, and then something like I don't believe. I'm like, bro, say moms, and then they always like clown me for it. They're like say moms.
Same.
But like this is like the lingo we were using in Sydney Boys,
Yeah.
and it's very hard to change. I think.
It's practically saying like, oh, that's cap, that's cap.
Yeah, that's cap. Oh yeah, that's cap.
Yeah.
Say moms.
Because I remember there was a phase where young people were saying, "Oh, Bible," like that was the same. It was the same term, wasn't it?
No, I don't know.
Say Bible.
Say
Yeah, I remember.
really? Say Bible.
Like when you were saying you swear, but instead of saying you swear, they'd be like Bible.
I've never heard that in my
Never
life.
heard of that.
James, have you
Yeah.
heard this?
Nah, man.
Okay, well,
Yeah, he was like Ziz era. I
bro.
can see why. Like, I heard people used to say like James was an Eshe,
I wasn't in
Oh.
Asia.
but like
Oh.
it's probably because he went around saying like, yeah, bro.
Eshays was a thing for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eshes was a
Yeah.
big thing.
Because even when I was in high school, Eshays was a thing. Like people would say.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I thought
all the way back then.
I thought Eshays was like something recent, not gonna lie. So I thought like back then,
What did you think?
yeah, back then there was like it would just be school bullies, no like Eshays or anything.
No, they would yell out Eshays.
Eshays, really?
My brother's grade would say it. And
Oh.
when he was in year 12, they would scream out Eshays.
Was it like
Eshays.
a derogatory term? But
Well, my brother told me what it meant when I asked him. When I was in year 7, he was in year 12. I was like, what does that mean? He's like, oh, I think it means smoke weed. And I was like, oh, that's why you guys yell it.
Eshays.
nah, I think yeah, Eshes is like a type of person.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But
like,
you-
yeah, when you say Eshays, it's like more like, oh, let's go. Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that
It is also, it became a term used to coin like a look of like
Yeah,
a certain
yeah.
kind of
Fuck,
look.
yeah,
James,
shit.
why are you snickering over there? What's so funny?
I've got the best one. Have you guys heard of this one? Fully sick, dude.
Fully sick.
What?
You said fully sick, bro.
Fully sick?
No, he says fully sick dude.
Oh,
He's so red. Look at this.
What the hell was that?
This is the type of stuff that makes me laugh.
Fully sick
Fully
dude.
sick.
That's like from the 80s. Fully sick, dude.
You and Daniel both do that weird thing just now. Whenever you like try and imitate a phrase, you put this weird accent. Fully sick dude. Like you talk like that. I'm like, is that like a tick that your family has or something? What?
We're a bit cooked. Well, yeah, cooked. Cooked is a big
oh
one.
yeah, cooked. Yeah.
We use cooked a lot. We're like, oh, that's cooked, man, or you're cooked, man. Or
We
something
use like we say chat now.
oh, yeah, the
Oh,
chat. was a
yeah,
big thing.
chat.
Chat like
What
you
is
know.
chat?
Do you know what like? You know the live stream wave is kind of taking off right now.
Oh,
So like,
listen up, chat. Yeah.
Oh what?
so people would just not even be streaming and just say.
Well, I thought
I
you
had
were
a
saying
different-
like,
I had a different
chat.
name.
Different. I
Same.
thought you were saying like,
Oh, no, yeah,
that's
there's that
disgusting.
as well. But like, but you know how people say like, "Are we cook chat?"
Yeah.
Say moms, you've never heard that before. Yeah, but
Mom.
yeah, moms,
Mums.
Back
Isn't it step on the crack, you break your mom's back?
That's a child thing, isn't it?
Is it? It's that thing. That's the original.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What was?
So stop saying mums now.
I think this is like one of the most unorganized King's Army podcasts like I've watched. Like I'm probably gonna watch it because I've literally binged like every single like King's Army podcast episode
Okay.
And
And
even
you're saying
Tony-
this is the word.
no.
Wait,
Tony,
hit us some questions.
no. So like Tony was saying like, I was like, yo, how's it gonna be? Because Tony was on,
Yeah. 2 episodes.
yeah, and he's like, oh, just like let IJ take the lead. So I was just fully expecting him to like come up with a topic, and then bro said, "Do you guys have any questions?" Like,
Hey, we're letting you guys express
Yeah.
yourselves because I feel like probably for you guys, you don't get that opportunity as much. And we're just trying to lift you guys up. It'll be easier.
yeah.
But yes, thank you for participating in What is Slang. Do you guys still say, "Where's my hug at"?
With my hug at. Bro, yeah, I swear we used it like in high school. Do you know? Or was it just me?
You're on your own, man.
How about
Oh,
how
this is
about
me.
how about it's a secret or keep it a secret? And then they go like this. Was that a thing?
Keep it a secret.
This is from your days.
No,
Hey,
this isn't
yeah.
all from my. I thought it was like from you, like maybe keep it a secret. And then they go like this, like this.
Isn't this like
This is
Ice in your
in my
veins.
veins.
Oh,
Ice in your
That's a
veins.
different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. This is why I'm asking. You're educating the old.
The old.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I was just thinking, if I were to get married, like, who would my groomsmen be? And like, I was just kind of listing like the people that I'm most close to, like, as of right now. And I realized I'm gonna have, if I asked you, like, I would have a 50-year-old man like be my groomsman.
50. Bro, it's not that old.
Break the tradition, man.
Like 46, maybe. I don't know.
I may as well be 50.
Yeah, like an unk.
An unk.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Oh, I'd be honored. I'd be honored. I would do my best to stay awake.
IJ will still have better dance moves than like all of us.
Probably.
Need someone to slow grind? No, that's not good.
Oh,
Jokes,
man.
jokes. Okay, you know what? You said you wanted questions. We will enter the scandalous scenario corner. Wait, where's the button for that? No. The scandal. Okay, the first scandal scenario is a parent confesses you have a half sibling, like a secret half sibling from years ago. Do you welcome them in to the family or do you keep your distance? Hypothetically, I'm not saying this is real, guys. This is all hypothetical.
Wait, can you say the question again?
The question is,
Yeah.
one of your parents confess that there's a secret, and the secret is you have a half sibling that's somewhere, and they know of. What would you do?
Half sister, like my, let's say my mom.
Yep.
Just
Your
went out.
mom, something happened.
Something happened.
There's a half sibling.
Now I have a
Would you welcome them in the family, or would you keep your distance?
I think I'd keep my distance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's quite a big of a secret.
Yeah, well, that's why it's a
Yeah,
scandalous
just to hit.
scenario. Okay, what about you, Roy?
I think I would be like welcoming towards them, but like it's not their fault that like they're your half sibling. You know what I
True.
mean?
Yeah, that is true.
Like,
But
obviously,
it's more like, are you concerned more of how the parents and the dynamic with the
Yeah,
parents
I
would
feel
be?
like it's more
Yeah.
the dynamics part.
so
Yeah.
technically, like I'll have a stepdad, is what you're saying as well, or like
No, no, because
That's on
that's on the sibling side, the
Oh.
half sibling side.
okay,
So you would just have a half sibling.
yeah, I think if meeting them meant that I had to see like a stepdad of some sort, like I wouldn't want to meet them though.
Or if it would upset one of your parent.
Yeah.
Because if one parent, yeah.
But if it's just them, like me meeting them separately, like let's catch up, like I think that's fine.
Okay, what about you, James? What would you do?
I think I answered this question with Justin, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
We'll just go through these boys.
we'll go through the boys then. Okay, the next one. Okay, parental power struggles. Two strong-willed parents or grandparents constantly battle for control of the family decisions. How do you handle it? Do you insert yourself? Do you not say anything? What do you do?
Wait, can you say the question again?
Bro, sorry. Guy, bro.
Wait.
You're just doing
a
the
lot.
There are two. Okay, let's just say
Joo-young's brain right now is that guy solving maths equations.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
there's two strong-willed parents or grandparents constantly battling for control of family decisions. How do you avoid being pulled in to the tug of war?
How would I avoid it? I think I would. I don't think I would involve myself in it.
So we just leave
Yeah,
every time it happens in front of
I
you?
think I just chill back. I don't, because to be honest, I wouldn't really know what to do in that situation. Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I think I'll just kind of disassociate or like kind of remove myself, especially because like I know probably if I intervene, like they're just gonna think, yo, what is it? I'm not listening to this child,
Yo,
right?
what
Or
is
like,
this?
oh yeah, I'm not listening to this kid, like,
Yeah.
and like as long as their decisions don't negatively affect me, like it's fine, isn't it?
Okay, the next one is the golden child bias. One sibling is clearly the favorite and gets away with everything. How do you cope? Do you have resentment or do you confront? What do you do?
I'd confront.
You confront.
Yeah, I think, obviously, like,
Because you have an older sister.
yeah, I
right?
have an older sister. I think I think a lot of the times because she's older, she got to like have a lot of like stuff first, like for example, like a laptop, a phone, like everything like first. So and I'm the younger one, so yeah, I'd be like, oh, I want it as well. So I think, yeah, obviously, like so a lot of times I confronted my parents. I'm like, yo, I want a phone. like my sister's like using her phone. I'm like, and like at that time I didn't have a phone. I'm like, yeah, mom, I want a phone. Yeah, so I think I'm a confrontational
confrontational person.
Yeah.
Yo, cut that out.
Clip it.
There's no way. Anyway, so you're a confrontational person.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
afraid of
Yeah, I'm not,
confrontation,
yeah.
is what you're saying. What about you, Roy?
I think for me, like confrontation is not on the table.
Opposite. Okay.
So, because I don't know why I'm not the favorite child, but there's no way me going and confronting my parents is gonna make it any better for me.
okay.
If anything, you'll probably like make it worse. Like, oh, he's so ungrateful. So I would just I would cop it, I think. But yeah, I have an older brother as well.
We're all younger brothers. All of us.
Yeah.
James is not a twin.
yeah, I learned that today. Yeah, but I think I kind of got away with a lot more. Like an example is, my brother was never allowed to skip school. So like, no matter how sick, what injury he has, he's going to school.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll just wake up like, oh mom, I have a headache, and she's like, okay, just like stay home. And my brother would be like, what? I was like, I never got to do that. And I was like, in that moment I was like, oh, I mean, sometimes being the younger child has its benefits, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
James, would you agree with that sentiment?
In terms of being confrontational,
Yeah, or not? If you were in that situation of
are we talking about parents, or did you just bring the topic of parents in?
no, it was like, would you confront the parents? Would you talk about it? Being like, if you're not the favorite.
Oh, if I'm not the favorite child.
Mm.
To be honest, like, if I'm not the favorite child, and I knew that, I don't think I'd go up to my parents and be like, yo, make me your favorite child.
Or I would say like, this is unfair. It's not even about becoming favorite, but more like, oh, I don't like this unfair treatment. Kind of. Would you stand up for yourself, or would you just like, oh, that's right, I don't really care?
I'm a middle child, so like I still have the middle child like perspective, and like, oh, it is what it is kind of thing.
That's true.
But that's still my mentality. Like it is what it is.
Okay. I don't know what it's like because I am the favorite. I don't think my brother watches. But
You'll watch this one.
no, but no, because I feel like I've been told by my parents, but it's because I listen and he doesn't. My brother is like the older brother, but very hard headed, doesn't want to listen, and I'm the opposite. I always listen, and so that's why I think they just like my mentality more because I was obedient.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much all I had. But yes. Okay. The next one is, let's say you're in a scenario where it's you, your girlfriend, and your girlfriend's friend. You're sitting on the table. Your girlfriend's friend is struggling with her chopsticks picking one of the side dishes up. Do you help or do you not help?
You don't help.
Oh, why is that? Tell me.
Like, oh, actually, wait, that is a good question. No, because like I feel like you don't want to like cause a misunderstanding, but then again, like it's something like quite. I'd say it's quite trivial. Like there are times like, wait, am I saying something like?
No, just let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook, guys.
Am I cooking? Okay. Yeah, it's just like, just helping someone, like whether it's a girl or guy, like it's something so trivial. Like I feel like it wouldn't matter, but I guess I think it depends on the girl. Like if she easily gets like a misunderstanding from that, I feel like I wouldn't. Yeah, like if I had a girl and like she would have a misunderstanding, definitely I would avoid that kind of situation. But if she's more like whatever, like I wouldn't see like anything wrong with it, because you're just helping her. Same with like how I would help like a guy or like anyone. Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, you're cooked, bro.
I'm cooked.
Why? What would you do?
If Joo-young's future girlfriend watches this,
He apologizes.
Red flag.
He apologizes in
Red
advance. Well, why?
yeah, 100%.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
But like, yeah, I think, okay, you might not have a problem with it, but respectfully, like, it doesn't matter what you think. It matters like what your girlfriend would think about it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so you don't.
no, but like if she's chill, like she's whatever.
If your girlfriend is chill, or if
Yeah,
the friend is chill.
No, yeah, the girlfriend is chill, like, or you just ignore her.
Yeah, I'll just
Chill?
look the other way. Like, she can get herself.
enough.
Yeah.
So this actually happened to me. When I was dating Juven, we hopped off a train,
Yeah.
and there was some international girl who was trying to take her huge luggage bag up the stairs because there was no lift. And in my head was like, oh, my strength, my thing, everything is only purely for my girlfriend, no one else. And so like I just like ignored her. I just turned a blind eye, like you said. And then Juven's like, "What are you doing? Help her out." And then I was like, "Oh, okay." So I just did it. But I really think, yeah,
Depends on the girl.
Yeah, it does.
On my end, just really doesn't want me to.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, we were playing that kind of questions with her, and her friends were over at that time. And when she asked that question, her friends were looking at me intently, and I was like, "No, I will not help them." And they're like, "Good, good answer, good boy."
Oh yeah.
Someone get IJ off the good boy, please. I just can't be around you, bro.
Why?
Can't do anything around you.
You do a good job, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So no. Yes.
No. I'm
No, it depends.
situational.
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 Situational. Interesting. A perfect split. What would you do? Let's say, hypothetically, either one of you, if you saw the other person's girlfriend out with another dude, really flirty, what's your first instinct? What do you do?
Okay. Wait, no. Let's say you see someone else with like my girlfriend, and like I'll answer it like it's your girlfriend.
Oh, okay. I think like first thing I'll do is call up my boy.
Oh.
I'll call Roy. I'm like,
He's like, don't leave him hanging.
What the?
I'd like call Roy and I'm like, bro, like what's your girl, like what is your girl doing?
Yeah.
You know? And like I would ask like, oh, do you know what she's doing and stuff? Yeah. I'll let him know like what's happening. Cause just my boy.
What would you do?
Yeah, if I saw Joo-young's girlfriend like outside, like being like that, I'll probably have the same response, to be honest. I'll call you up like, yo, come get your girl. Like, what's she doing? But then, what if like I'm also super close to the girl?
Oh.
Like, would you? Like, let's say you're close to like really close to me.
Would you then confront the person and give them the ultimatum?
Like if I was close to the girl.
As well as me?
Yeah.
Does that change?
Like
anything?
obviously, like the person who's doing the wrong, like you should let the other person know who doesn't know.
Roy, what would you do?
Yeah, I think I'll probably confront them first then. But then maybe I'll give them an option of like either you tell him or like I'm gonna tell him.
Oh.
So like you tell him first. But if you're too like, if you don't have the courage for that, then I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna drop the bomb. So yeah. Okay, but what if like, what if then you see me like doing the same thing, but you don't know like my missus that well?
Like you're doing the wrong.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong. Then what?
Right, okay, if I don't know your miss, I think.
He's looking at the camera. Answer honestly. It's
Okay,
alright.
honestly, I wouldn't notify your girl. I'd more like take you aside. Like I'll just like kind of like rebuke what you're doing.
Oh.
More like that, but I'll you know, because I don't know the girl, and I know you. Yeah, I just on the boy side.
Yeah, fair him. Give him a little dab. Dab him up.
Nah.
Man, those are really good questions, by the way. Like, yes, it's tough. Those are tough questions.
James, what would you do if it was like if you were close with the girl as well? So it was your friend and you were close with the girl, both of them.
So who's doing the deed? Who's doing the naughty deed?
Let's say in this first one, it's your it's the girl to your friend, but you're also good friends with the girl.
I think like Roy mentioned, like going, like you want to be transparent as much as you want to be as well. You don't want to be like going behind someone's back and saying things about this person. So I think what Roy said about like, maybe just approaching them first and saying, oh, I see what you did. I think what you did is wrong. Can you stop this behavior and be honest and open with your current partner, that sort of thing. But yeah, to be honest, if it's the other way around as well, so say now it's my friends in that situation, definitely I'd be a lot more stricter on my friends. And just say the same thing as I would say to the girl. But I'm still not sure about approaching the other person involved on the other side. So say in this example, my mate was doing the bad deed. I don't know about approaching his missus and putting myself in between. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't properly thought about it, but that's a difficult situation to be in.
Boys, you all forgot the vital rule is to take photos first.
Take photos.
Oh, evidence.
You need evidence. You can't just accuse someone.
Yeah,
You have to be like. Actually, did I mention it on this I was in a situation. I was with my cousin, and my cousin ran into her boyfriend's sister. But obviously, the sister didn't know who I was, so she was just very cunning. Was like, "Oh, hey, you guys want to take a photo with me?" And then she took a photo with me and my cousin. And apparently, she sent it to my cousin's boyfriend, saying, "Who is this? She's alone with a boy." And I was like, "Damn, that's smart. Should have. If I was in that situation, you should just like take a photo." But then after that, turns out she thought she was a cheater. But I was like, "This is my cousin, yo."
Yeah.
I think I'd believe you like with or without photos though.
Oh, really?
Like why? Like what reason would he have to lie to me about like that so specifically?
true.
Like, what would you do if like,
But yeah, sorry.
yeah, like what if I said it as a prank? Like with your trust, like as a prank, how would you react? Like, is our relationship done?
Our friendship. Are you asking if our friendship would be over?
Yeah, or something like what would happen if I
It
pulled a prank like
It
that?
depends like where you cut it, but like as in if
you let it drag on.
yeah, if
Oh,
I
yeah.
if I heard you and then I texted my missus and then like we're currently fighting
Oh,
and then now you're going saying, "Oh, but it was just a prank, bro." I think like we fighting, bro. Yeah, but
okay.
if you had just said it and then like 10 seconds later or like 30 seconds later, but you're like, "Nah, I'm just playing."
Oh, okay.
And then it's like, "Yo, what the hell?" But like it's fine.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think the issue lies a lot more deeper than the situation itself. If your partner is being flirty with the opposite sex, I don't know, like specifically in this scenario, how flirty he or she is being, but that in itself is yeah, you have to draw a line somewhere.
A boundary.
So I reckon there's a bigger problem than just the scenario of your friend or your mate hanging out with opposite
A
sex or-
relational problem
Yeah,
between.
definitely.
Okay, the next one is this is all hypothetical. I'm
Yeah.
saying it's gonna happen, but let's say you're sitting there and then you see your dad's phone and a flirty message from a woman that's clearly not your mom pops up. What do? Do you confront it? Do you not confront it? Get involved or don't get involved?
I think, like, I feel like I've seen this question before, and then like there was like this answer where, like it's not really like a good answer, but they said like, "Oh, just blackmail your dad." Like say like, "Oh, like if you don't give me this,
I'm gonna tell mom.
yeah, I'm gonna tell mom." Something like I just saw that answer in like the internet, but I think personally, I would just like tell my mom, like,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, to be actually no, I would ask my dad. Oh, I've seen this. Like, what's this about? If my dad can't explain it well, I tell my mom. Yeah.
For me, I would just go straight to my older brother.
Oh, brother.
I would just go up like, "What are we doing?" I don't know. I don't want to be responsible. It's
Yeah.
me and you. We're gonna sink on this ship if it goes south. What would you boys do?
I think you gave like the most logical answer.
Yeah.
But then for myself, like I wouldn't want to like break up the family, you know what I mean?
That's
And I'd also like feel like so bad for my mom. I probably wouldn't say anything. Like possibly I'll talk to my dad about it. But like what am I gonna get out of that?
That's true.
Like wait, look at you, like what if it was like a spam message maybe?
Yeah.
But like still, I'd rather just I didn't see anything. You know, just
Oh, really?
but then kinda obviously the relationship with my dad would not be the same. Yeah, I'll kinda disassociate as well.
James.
Yeah, I think the right thing to do would just be you have to confront your dad, whether you don't know or you know that it's right or wrong. You have to know whether it's right or wrong. And then from there, if it is true, then that's a big problem. Because, yeah, I'm assuming if it's like in this example, like your father gets a message from a random lady. I'm assuming if my father's already committed that sort of level of sin, then he has to be doing a lot more smaller levels of sin to get to that level, I reckon. And so I don't think someone can go straight to like that high level of, you know, like dishonesty and lies like that. You'd have to do like steadily doing little by little, and so I think the problem is a big problem, and you'd have to reveal it out of the dark, no matter how wrecked the family relationship can get. Because I feel like the more you try to like sweep it under the rug, like it'll turn into a bigger monster later, I reckon.
True. Yes, thanks, boys. Thanks for answering those scandalous scenarios, and hopefully that gave a little insight into how they process difficult situations, I guess, and how they interact with it socially. But
I do have a few questions for you guys. I guess IJ, I'm sure like you ask yourself like these questions when you're younger as well. For myself, when I was like in my early 20s, I'd always imagine what sort of person I'd be like when I'm 25 or 5 years down the road. And you guys are kind of entering into your 20s. What sort of person do you want to be in 5 years' time? It's a pretty general question, but I made it that way so you guys can just think about and answer it in your own way. But looking at like characteristics, or just like how do you envision yourself to be when you're 25 years old?
I think when I'm 25, I would like to be like settled in my job. Yeah, just have a like a full-time job, or just some source of income where I can like provide for myself. Hopefully I find someone like not married or anything, just but like
on the way.
yeah, on the way, just at least on the way. I would hope so, like around that time. Probably just I would still like be active, like whether it be gym or like OzTag or some other new sport that I pick up. Just as long as I'm still like physically active, I would hope so, and just live a happy life.
I'll probably be like in my last year of uni, I think. I'm hoping I'll be at least getting or like looking for a job or internships. In terms of like characteristics, I would say like I would like to be a respected man, but also humble. But it's kind of weird saying that because I am kind of like the cheeky boy of one. It's hard to kind of like flip myself to where I'll be like this guy with like max aura and stuff. Like, I kind of just want to like walk into a room and like have so much charisma and stuff. But like, obviously that's not very realistic. I think I just want to be respectable, not respected. Respectable.
So you want to have a set of characteristics that I guess makes you respectable.
Yeah,
so you aspire to have some sort of level of characteristics.
Yeah, I do wonder like how my relationship dynamics with people around me now would like change in 5 years. Because obviously, if I'm 25, you'll be like.
Why do I have to catch strays like this? This is about you, dude.
I wonder if
I'm
it'll
catching
like
strays here.
I wonder if I'll still be like as jolly and like a little childish like as I am now. I also hope I'm in a relationship in 5 years or like continue my relationship. I hope so.
Like in the final stages of like.
Yeah, probably. But ideally, like, what age would you want to get married at?
I think definitely like around like mid to late 20s. That's like my ideal. But I know like might be different.
I think late 20s is good. Just because in your early 20s and now I think you guys still don't know yourselves. And what that means is like you don't know how you guys are emotionally, or you're not brave enough to face that aspect of yourselves until you're later on and you have no choice but to confront some issues or whatnot. So yeah, I think like 20s is always good. Definitely.
So James, like, how has it changed from when you were 5 years ago? Like when you thought,
Am I the person that I thought I would be 5 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I had unrealistic expectations of who I would be if I was to turn 25. And what I mean by that is I really designed the person who I wanted to be in 5 years' time based off the people I saw around my life. And so I started to compare in that sense. And I said, oh, this person's achieved this and that when he was 25. I also need to achieve this and that. This person has this level of finances prepared when he was 25. I also need to match that and be that sort of person. So I kind of pulled a lot of things from different people and try to make this sort of person that I aspire to be. But now looking back, I think a healthier way I think I should have approached it was maybe comparing or just thinking about my own life and being more realistic with the circumstance that I am in right now. And so obviously for you, your circumstance might be different to mine because you're studying for longer than me. And so I wish I would have considered that and just try to compare myself with who I was yesterday as compared to comparing myself to someone else is today. And so I guess that level of progression I wish I would have done, which I'm trying to implement now. So that's a lesson I learned. But I am not the person I thought I would be when I was 25, but it's not a bad thing, is what I'm saying. I am becoming whoever God designed me to be, but I still have a lot of growing to do. I guess continuing on the train, IJ, for yourself, at your age now, how has those perceptions changed from your early 20s to your mid 20s to your age now? Like, is that even a thing to think about now, or is it more just about getting through, like, every day is just a new day kind of thing? Or
I think there is still a sense of moving forward and having new goals set as you pass a certain milestone in life. I think in my 20s, I was really, and yeah, from my 20s to my early 30s, it was definitely a journey of figuring out what my life would look like, but not feeling like I had full control over it. But at the same time, trusting in God through it. So, but obviously wanting, to get married, to have kids, because, like you said, James, when you're in life, you kind of compare yourself, especially to the people of the same age. And a lot of people my age were, married. And some of them had 3 kids already. And I was still the single friend in my high school boys group chat. And I was just like, damn, what's happening with me? But yeah, once you reach the milestone, it's not like, oh, it stops there. And it is like, it's just like, oh, now it's trying to figure out who I am as a provider and who I am as a husband, who I am as a man of God at the same time, and juggling responsibilities. And yeah, I think it's always going to be an ongoing journey of seeing what God wants me to do in the season that He's put me in, kind of thing. And yeah, it just never ends. It just keeps going, I guess, until we die, be with the Lord. But just you'll find that you're always trying to strive for the next milestone, because that's how life moves forward. Yes, but in light of, I guess, talking about moving forward and how God moves as well in our lives, what are some of the things, have you guys been reflecting on any verses? I guess in new tradition, we kind of cap off on thinking and reflecting on God's word. Was there any verses? What was it?
I was trying to do an intro for a Bible sharing session, but that was the
Is
wrong.
it the pink one?
That's the one. Oh. New reflections.
New reflections. So yes,
Yeah.
Joo-young, did you have something that you wanted to share?
So should I
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
the verse out?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's take our Bible to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5,
You can read it out.
verse 16.
Mhm.
It just says, "Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you." Well, I picked this Bible verse mainly because my small group leader, do you know Jenny Nam?
Mhm.
So she's the one that introduced me to this verse like ages ago, like because she was my like I guess leader. Or well, I was like introduced to her in like year 4, and then she was like our leader in year 6, 7. Yeah, 6, 7, yeah. And then yeah, she just shared this Bible verse with me, and then I didn't just during this time I really didn't really know how to pray. Like as funny as that sounds, like I thought it was prayer was like one long continuous like just one long continuous time of just saying words, like just saying like on a Sunday just saying. But when Jenny showed me this verse, it really stuck with me because especially for verse 17 saying pray without ceasing, that just like you just pray, you just always pray, like because prayer is like your I guess like the way you talk to God, like your connection with God and how you have like a relationship with God is like can be communicated through prayer. And with just praying continuously, just you continually have like the urge to have this like relationship with God and just continually just connect with God. And it just reminds me at times when like times where I just have like suffering, or even just like in my normal days, I just pray like it's very encouraging just to read this verse and just be reminded. So yeah, throughout my high school years, even till now, like I still just remember this verse because I feel like this is like my foundation of what my prayer is like. Just like whether it be long, short, or often short, but yeah, just even if you're short,
It's still valid.
yeah,
It's
still
a
valid
prayer.
Yeah, still, yeah, just rejoice always.
Mhm. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Roy?
So the verse that I chose is Romans 5, chapter 5, verse 3 to 5. Sorry. It's kind of similar to Joo-young's verse, as in, I'll read it out. It says, "Not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us." And this verse kind of resonated with me quite a bit because I think I'm very quick to like kind of point a finger like at God, or like kind of resent God in a way when certain things aren't going as I would want them to in my life. That being, I think, yeah, in my testimony when I said in year 10, I think, like that was a time where I was resentful towards God because of the suffering that I was going through. But this verse kind of reminds me to be thankful even in suffering, because obviously we don't know what God's plan for us is.
minus 10,000 aura points.
Don't cut that out. Keep it in. Keep it in.
It's because I did.
Drink
It's fine. It's okay.
We're gonna.
I don't think we're gonna cut that out.
Keep it.
I beg you. Yeah, but anyways, because we don't know what God has planned for us, yeah, we shouldn't be so quick as to dismiss God or kind of be angry towards God because of what we're experiencing. And I kind of come back to this verse every time I find myself in some difficulties, no matter how small. I think it's had a big impact on me. Yeah.
Just like the moment, the difficulty you had just now. Anyway, James, what was something that you've been reflecting on?
Well, mine kind of stems off Roy's one, because I've been going through kind of Joseph's life and story. You guys know Joseph, Prince of Egypt. But when we see the life of Joseph, he had so many opportunities to get angry at God, I think. Sold by his brothers into slavery into Egypt, he could have become very bitter towards God. You know, he's had all these visions, his brothers like bowing down to him and stuff. But now he's a slave in Egypt, and that's so far from the vision that he had received. And so I think he had so many opportunities to be bitter. You know, he was falsely accused for, committing adultery with his master's house, or master's wife. And then he got, put into jail. The person he interpreted the dream for, the baker, forgot him for 2 years. So I think there's been so many times that he could have been bitter towards God. But I think over the years, Joseph's understanding of God's timing and God's sovereignty in his life really made him to be patient and increase in faith, in trusting that God has his own timing. And so it took 13 or so years before he became second most powerful in command in Egypt. But I guess you can see God uses that time to train Joseph to become a good leader. So that's something I've been thinking about lately as well, in terms of where I'm trying to be more aware of where is God trying to tell me to be more patient, and he's trying to teach me to, he's trying to train me, discipline me, because the Bible talks about, he disciplines the sons he loves. So I'm trying to change my attitude as well towards things like pain and adversity. How can I change my attitude instead of becoming bitter about it? How can I change my attitude so I get better in terms of growing as a person, using that adversity as a way to grow as a person? So Hebrews 12 talks about no discipline seems pleasant but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. And we see this in the life of Joseph, as he ultimately saves a whole, not just Egypt's, through the famine, right? He effectively manages a lot of food for neighboring countries to also be, to also fight through the famine. So we see that harvest of righteousness and good fruit coming from, his adversity, and God took him through. That's my share.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I really like how you guys' message kind of linked up as well about suffering and one's mindset through suffering, and how you should realign your perspective back to God. For me, I lately with my small group, we've been going through Psalms, and I think Psalms is such a beautiful book from the Bible, because it's a lot of poetry and also a lot of raw emotion, and also just paints a picture of what it looks like to have a relationship with God, especially with the psalmists crying out to God, and in particularly Psalms 121 verses 1 to 3, where it says, I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. And I think, just the literary choices of how big God is in those verses, and how it describes God as someone that watches over us and at the same time never sleeps. And I think, that's such a huge thing, because obviously as humans we rest, we sleep, but God doesn't, and that he's constantly watching us, and he is also where we find our strength and our help from. And so I feel like the Psalms is just a good way of painting a picture of God's character and reminding ourselves of how big God is. And so that was something that I felt God was telling me and reminding me, the reassurance that comes with being in relationship with a big God that loves us. Yes, but yes, boys, thanks for sharing. Thanks for the laughs and the insults. Jokes. Thanks for the time spent in good fellowship and conversation. Hopefully the audience has gotten to know our guests more, and that they don't hesitate to come talk to these boys and maybe expand on some of the things that they share. And hopefully, we can maybe have more episodes with them in the future. But today you've been listening to the King's Army podcast with your hosts IJ,
James,
and our guest
Joo-young
and Roy.
Till next time, God bless and stay classy.